The Sabbath is a sign between God and his people. Are you one of them? The Sabbath is more than a day. It's a sign, a divine signature stamped by the hand of the Creator. In Exodus 31:13, God says, "Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doth sanctify you." A sign of what? That you belong to him, that you are set apart, that he is your God and you are his people. So let's ask the hard question. Are you one of them? In a world full of religious claims, denominations and traditions, how does God identify his true people? Not by a label, not by a church building, not by how loud you sing or how long you preach, but by a sign. And he didn't choose a fish symbol. He didn't choose a cross pendant. He chose the Sabbath. Why? Because it points back to the very beginning, to the creation of the world, where God rested, blessed, and sanctified the seventh day. Not any day, the seventh. A divine appointment embedded in time, a weekly reminder of who made you, who owns you, and who sets you apart. And yet today, churches trample on that sign. Pastors teach it's been replaced. Priests elevate tradition over scripture. Imams dismiss it as an obsolete relic of the Jews. Skeptics laugh at the idea of sacred time. But the Almighty still speaks through his word, asking, "Are you mine? Then keep my Sabbath." Ezekiel 20:12 says, "Moreover also I gave them my Sabbaths, to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am the Lord that sanctify them." Notice what the Sabbath proves, not your righteousness, but God's sanctifying power. You don't keep the Sabbath to earn salvation. You keep it because you're saved, because you've been set apart, because you're not like the world anymore. But instead, the world keeps Sunday, a day not blessed, not hallowed, not commanded, a day rooted not in Eden, but in Rome, a day authorized not by scripture, but by emperors and councils. And now millions follow it, claiming grace has cancelled the sign of allegiance to the Creator. Ask yourself, if Satan wanted to challenge God's authority, wouldn't he attack the very symbol that declares who the true God is? The Sabbath is that symbol. It's the only commandment in the Decalogue that identifies God as Creator. The only one that says who he is, what he did, and why he has the right to rule. Remove the Sabbath, and you remove the cornerstone of his authority. No wonder Revelation 12:17 describes the final war against those who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. They're hated because they still bear the sign. The dragon knows what most pastors won't preach, that the Sabbath is the mark of God's ownership. And if you reject the sign, you reject the relationship. So to the pastor who says the Sabbath was for Jews, were Adam and Eve Jews? To the priest who blesses Sunday, where is the scripture? To the imam who honors Friday, why does your book speak of Sabbath keeping with warning and reverence? To the skeptic who says days don't matter, then why did God make one holy? God is asking, who are my people? Not just those who claim his name, but those who bear his sign. If you say you belong to him, show it, not with words, but with worship, not by tradition, but by obedience. The Sabbath is the sign. It always was. It always will be. So now the question comes thundering from heaven itself. Do you bear the sign, or have you traded it for a counterfeit? Are you truly one of his?